Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy Part 5. I hope y'all doing good today, and hope y'all been enjoying the videos of all the episodes we've been doing today. And yeah, let's get to it. Alright, we're back. So we left off at the library. We didn't get caught. Our boy Sebastian covered for us. The real G. Real G. What's this? Wait. I don't know if I want to wait. But let's get out of here. Oh, that's probably been a quest. Some side quest. Oh, wow. You know what? This is pretty nice. This nighttime sky. I don't know what that is. That looks like a... Actually, it's moving. I don't know what that is, but I hope we get to see it later on. Man, this is really nice. Just this atmosphere at nighttime. You really get to do a lot outside of the castle as of now. Oh, downstairs. Especially at nighttime. I remember last time we were at the village and we had to just teleport back to the castle, which I wasn't really complaining about it. But like, it's still been nice. So you just like run back to the castle type deal.
Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421. What lovely stone. Oh, that's class, that is.
Poor Gorgar. Gorgar. He's like, I've been here for so long, dude. Freaking damn people complain. What's a nice stone? Oh, I was just here already. Let's go up. Oh, yes. Went down 1, 2, and... Let's see. Professor Fig. I need help. Oh, I just slipped inside the classroom. That's crazy. Uh-oh. You're not done
You
the meeting?
cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox. It's inconceivable. It's...
Oh,
Ah, Fig. You have a visitor.
yes.
I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the
Do not
details.
want to know.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing.
What?
It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time.
Damn it, man.
I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
We shall see. That's done. Level 10. Let's go. So I said I unlocked something. Challenges. Quest. Oh, a cave. Wow. That. F1. Kinda want to see the cave real quick. Let's be fire. Cape. This be it, right? No. Can't be. Has to be this one. Oh, no. Oh, no. I can't find it. So, let's just get to it. Let's see.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
What the heck? It like had some Siri implemented.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Yes, I did. Okay, that teacher sent you our post requesting to be in Lower Hogsfield, the Hamlet. Okay, this is part of the main story. I hope. I mean, it has to be. This is the world map. Most of the map is covered by fog, limiting what you can see. Hamlets are small communities throughout the world. Lower Hogsfield. Oh shoot. Okay. Abandoned camps, a dungeon. Whoa. Cool. Alright, now I can do that quest. Dang, I got a lot. So I go to the herbology class to meet Natty. I think I can do this off screen. Expelloramus! Oh! I'll put it in the bin. But first, let's go to herbology class. Yeah, those are side missions, main missions. Okay, these are the main missions. Alright, let's go to class.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Yes, we are indeed. I wonder what we're gonna learn. I like how just like the lighting of this game just like changes throughout. Where you go.
Is Lower Hogsfield still dealing
There's
with that?
something in there. I just know it.
What? Oh,
There was a rumor.
There's a troll incident apparently at Lower Hogsfield. Hopefully it's not too bad. Oh, this is the greenhouses? What? This is not like how the movies are. I mean, in the game, it shows you more that we couldn't see in the movies.
All of my siblings before.
This is really.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello.
Miss Garlic.
Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
It's like the.
We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
No.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
No. Gosh dang it. Cover your ears.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pack down the soil!
God dang. I hope y'all's ears alright.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
I was like, mandrake. I was like, oh, these guys.
Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Nearly went deaf.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Perfect.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Revelio.
I thought I saw something.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Dittany growth time 10 minutes. Once seeds are planted, plant will take time to grow before it really can harvest. You can add fertilizer to this plant, will increase its yield. You can create fertilizer by conjuring a dung composter. Medicinal. Ooh. It's some healing
Well
potions.
done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, What say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Sebastian? Oh, different.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But you'll lead.
Oh, cool. Alright. So you're not my...
Nice work in
guy.
Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him.
Damn right.
Brilliant.
Damn right.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't. Here we are.
I'll be quiet.
Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Tab. Oh, what the? Cool. I just press it. Oh,
Look
shoot!
at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
That was it.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Oh, no. Is it gonna attack me? Now, let me get my cabbage back. I'll just deselect it, hopefully. I guess it won't deselect. Who knows? Who knows?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
I've noticed you. And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
I can be a dick if I want to.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
That was a pretty quick lesson.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Me too. I felt that. Oh, not collections. What's... To practice avoiding attacks by dodge rolling, she also wants speed to cast and send you on a few enemies. So, dodge and send you. Okay. Let's go see Natty.
I'm glad I don't have to stay.
God dang, you know what? Maybe I can fast travel. That's pretty far. Where's the map? God dang! I go all the way down there. Dang, I don't have. Damn. This career. Save us some time. But I should get those teleports. Or the Foo Flame, right? Foo Flame? Something like that. Oh, there's one right here. Bet. Let's get this while we're here.
I've always said that
Foo
travel
Flame, yep.
broadens the mind.
Wait. Is it? I don't want to say this is where, you know, later down the line in Harry Potter, this is where Hagrid is at. Oh, it looks so familiar. Oh, it's pretty dope. It has to be though. It has to be. But who knows? So take me up here. I'm going down. I don't know. Pretty nice though. This is the whole castle. That's pretty dope. And there's the bridge to go here. I wonder if like be like random enemies just around here. And apparently I had this Foo Flame already. I guess I did. Oh well. What's this? Oh, I got scared. It's so dark.
Revelio.
Groundkeeper's tools. One might surmise that this set of tools could be enchanted to create all sorts of furnishings for a cozy hut as large as occupant may need. Oh, what's this? Your gear slots are full. I don't even have gear slots, I don't think. Oh, shh. I pressed tab. I don't think I have that available. Yeah, I think some talents. Damn. Well, I know where one's at.
This looks intriguing.
Mm-hmm. I'm just too interested. What's this? What? So there is enemies around the map. That one's just been highlighted. It sees me? What? Okay, it can't reach me. Alright, let's just go slow. He can't get me anyway.
Ah, it is good to see you, my friend.
What happened? What's wrong?
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
Damn it. Put me on the spot. I mean, she seems trustworthy.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions.
Oh, God.
For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili Land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more.
What?
In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
I just rolled my eyes.
Be on your guard.
So am I supposed to just enter?
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
What the heck? Bro, what's going on? This is part of the quest, right? Yeah, help the stranger. More potion classes? Oh my lord.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Yup.
Stupefy!
It's over.
I hope you have your...
You're burning me!
Ah! Stop it! Ah! What are you doing?
More? What?
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
You're doing this. Oh.
Get over here! Take explicit
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student off of my dead body!
Incendiary!
Going up! Child!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
I hate her!
Incendiary!
Not today!
Go. Be crazy.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Oh no. Yeah, I hope.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Merlin's beard.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I don't.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swirl on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
Oh, I tab it out? No. Okay, what's at the center?
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared!
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio?
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
Yes!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Yo!
Merlin's beard! How beautiful!
Is that him?
What a day! I can hardly believe
What
it.
the heck? That was pretty cool.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Charles and Merlin. Alright, so... Stop! I keep pressing tab. Jeez, man. That's not what I want to do. Alright, next quest. That's not quest. What am I doing? Another class. I don't really do all this. Let's see. Probably do the next mission maybe. Travel there. That was pretty cool. Having traveled from Merlin.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Sweet. I guess I'm gonna sleep in class while I wait for the professor. Yup. Let's begin.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Oh, wait, I'm using my actual mouse? Yo, that's crazy.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
I like this interacting, like, thing you do in these, like, cinematic scenes. Makes you feel like you're actually working the potion. Especially if you're on mouse. That is, that's pretty awesome. Kinda glad I stick to mouse and keyboard.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Ah, it was skill. Come on. Don't be a hater.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Another Weasley family member. What the heck?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, Are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Sure.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
I suppose.
Keep your potion station organized and clear-cut.
That doesn't seem not of being unvaluable, but sure. A pink, okay, a pink feather. Mongrel fur. What's this? 1870. Oh, so maybe we're in 1875. Let's see. Borgum Bricks have increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, including in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given that we know the shop's reputations, we are adding more workers to join with that. We have already been watching the shop. You're amongst the new additions. Oh. It's part of that crew, I see. We'll take some eggs. We'll probably get some more later. Oh, that was part of the mission, actually. Oh.
Revelio.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Hopefully I won't get in trouble.
Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
I was gonna need that. Let's make this. Oh, I'm not doing it myself. Damn, that would be pretty cool if I still had to do that interactive thing. Rocky skin. Pork lump juice and didn't need these to make the Wicked Well potion.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Again.
Dragon dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Damn it.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Okay, Professor Sharp.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Yay.
Ugh,
My robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Let's see what is next. This is it.
Heard you're defending Hogwarts.
Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope. Get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
Why? How do you know me? Bit odd. But alrighty. Cut this off. Made some potions. Learned some more about herbs. Then we helped a stranger. Learn more about Merlin. Till next time, y'all. I'll see you on the next episode.